Okay, Holly. And the Utes will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So TCU's offense will go on the attack first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup, this quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal than this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Craig. Complete with conviction on the crosser. They've got him corralled. The Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Right at the line. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Making his first move. He's got great speed. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So Utah's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And out to lead this offense is Devin Dampier. He's the one that'll be called on to keep this offense churning.
And honestly, this is the kind of game, if you're a quarterback, you're thinking, I am going to stat it up, and this is a potential Heisman Trophy resume builder for me. Going up against a defense like this, David, that obviously has had a lot of struggles. They've had some inexperience. They've had injuries. Whatever it is, they give up too many big plays thrown against the pass. And this quarterback, you know that he is excited about this opportunity.
Yeah, I think the only way you can say, hey, maybe this is a game, maybe when they watched the tape, it was so bad that they got a little bit overconfident and didn't prepare the way they need to. This is not a matchup where the defense feels good. Like they're not going, oh yeah, I like my wide receiver matchups out wide, or I like the way I match up in the box. So how do they hide some of that and maybe find something that works today to slow down this high-powered offense? And it's decision time on this first drive. And I choose aggressiveness, right? Set the tone in this football game. You got a 4th and short situation, trying to get points on this drive.
There he goes. Touchdown, Utes. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And that was some way to cap it off with a 42-yard touchdown jaunt. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled their last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if he can go make something with his feet.
To the air, it's Craig. Under pressure, unleashes it on the run. Fires the pass, intercepted. Takes it the other way. And a super return as he takes it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Unloads it left. Makes the grab. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover, you get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide on these situations. You know the physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the...
Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Utah! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The keeper on the option. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
On the run, it's Payne. Run ends there. The Horned Frogs headed quickly to the line. Dropping back, it's Craig. Extending the play. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Enough to move the chains. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. The short hands, it's Dwyer. Second and long here.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll pull it down. And slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's second and 6. Might as well run him again. There he goes. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Hits inside. It's Parker.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Drops back. It's Stampier. Right side, it's Brake. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Utes are flying down the field. sells the run, looking to pass. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
Third down, they need 12. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Still on his feet at the 45. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
And this offense has really showed me something today, man. They've already put some drives together and made some explosive plays, and now just executing on third down. They've shown you a little bit of everything, and this offense is looking like it's the real deal.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down. All right, guys, let's take a beat here and think about Utah. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45 a lot of times. So many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
The Utes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Complete. Touchdown, Utes! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Horned Frogs offense takes the field ready to get going. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Here comes the heat. Swings it out to the flat. Could not make his way to the corner. The Horned Frogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Moving the pocket, it's Craig. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. That thing... down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Wide receiver going in motion. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Got his man on the right. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Utes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Hand off, Parker running left. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They're all over him. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Makes a man miss. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Really excited to see what Utah is going to do this year. You're so used, David. We were for years seeing Kyle Whittingham strolling the sidelines for Utah. Obviously, he's now off in Ann Arbor, but with Dampier back at quarterback, they've got the pieces. And the Big 12 every year we know.
Lets it fly. Caught. Touchdown, Utah! He got a step and just dusted the field.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll get him down after a solid return. This offense has it with really good field position. Straight ahead, it's Bray. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
They'll give it to Parker. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
First down for the offense.
The Utes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. In the red area, it's Bell. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. A give running right is Parker. Plows through the defense. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They'll go to the air. Left side is Bray. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Utes! His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead.
Utah, 3rd 25, TCU 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, the running back has it. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Right back to the well. Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Moves the pocket. It's Craig. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. TCU calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. And that just drives you crazy as an offense to get down there, get that 1st and goal, and you got to back up and make it a little harder. Fresh center downs going to the air. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's exactly what the offense needed right there. A touchdown here, and I know it's taken a while. They hadn't had a lot of success up until that moment. Late in the second quarter, they finally were able to punch one in the end zone, and that's going to give them some confidence now to take into the locker room here shortly at halftime, but they've got to play much better in the second half.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Hands it off. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the 1st down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to start the second half. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Checking in with the Utah head coach at the half. He loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the 3rd quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Here's Wayshawn one more time. Crosses the 45. Breaks into the open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
Good enough for a 1st down.
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 40. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense. They're really
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. To the air. It's Craig. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
The Horned Frogs will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Makes his man miss. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Delayed handoff. It's Bray. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And the Utes come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Handoff, Wayshawn goes left. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After run, now throw. That one came in hot, and it's incomplete. You know they'd love to convert this 3rd down after missing a field goal on the last drive. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Immediately fires to the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here with Parker. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And we've already seen it with this offense, man. They do a good job. They're going to use him as a receiving threat. Let him match up on linebackers. He can win those matchups. He can make big plays. Now they just do it a different way. They call the screen. Let those linemen run upfield, get him the football in some space, and try to let him create a big play.
You know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the 1st down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the 1st. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
4th and 1, I got to know my situation. I got to know I can't mess around as a running back. I got to get through the hole, make the 1st down, no matter what. If I got to run somebody over, I'm running straight downhill, straight for those sticks, making sure I get that 1st down.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Drops back on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Oh, pressure's coming. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Between the uprights, it's good. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
You want to talk about leg talent? That kid just made that kick 40-plus yards into the wind. That's incredible.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Still looking. He's going to take off. Slides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Hey, man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Payne. Just has a knack of finding that crease and gets it down to the 41. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Always impressive to grow through in the late season and get a solid victory, and now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. Pulls it on the option. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Trying to squeak through the pile. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Horned Frogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Handoff from the gun. Using that running game to bludgeon forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rush is on. Nothing there, and he just had to throw it away.
Well, the defense came into...
Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Needs it here on 4th down. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Simmons. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Nice move to keep running. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Back's got it on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Long way to go on second down.
886 bouncer.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, going to throw it. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down. After the incomplete pass, there is a player still down, and they'll come out to check on him. That is a sophomore offensive lineman down on the play, and we hope he's able to return soon. Third and long coming up. They'll move the tight end. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Turns it upfield. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. Absolutely perfect. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we're looking pretty good.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. The Horned Frogs will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they're able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution. Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. They'll need a bunch on second down. And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happened.